Hello, yeah, anyone other for Mama Kwaba, Eba News Arinaji, most of Open is shorter. Anyone other for you are all welcome to News Arinaji GH. It's your guy Shelter, and today we are going to be talking a lot. We have been talking about several topics on, and today is going to be a very exclusive one. Uh, we always thank God for life, and after the life, man got to work. So about this, um, how should I say it? I always tell, I always tell you that this channel is all about positivity. This channel is all about positivity. We don't talk about party. We are not partisans. Yeah, we don't talk about party. What we talk about is or how or how the country can develop. That's what we do here. How to build. We start now very soon. Kindly subscribe to the channel. That whenever we drop any latest news, you will get in touch with it. Yeah, kindly subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Hit the like, share, support. Let your friend have a good time as you also enjoy the program with us. So we are live today, both on Facebook and on YouTube. Yeah, it's all about how to build sustainable and a good economy. Okay, so fellas, once again, this a warm greeting and a welcome to News Arena G. To News Arena GH. You are all welcome. So you will learn how to build good economy. Okay, so what is economy? And as you know, every time on our channel, we always make sure everything is being done the right way. We make sure everything is done the right way so that everything will be so clear uh, to everybody's understanding. So we'll be defining what economy is before we proceed. We'll be defining what economy is before we be proceeding to whatever we have today. Because when it comes to words, people we mention the word, but at the end of the day, the understanding to what the word is what we don't put into consideration. That I want us to check today. So um, quickly, let's go on our browser. Let's go on our browser and get the word economy. Oh, may so rest in perfect peace. Uh, the, the late excellency. Uh, mm, Enti asa na ɛbɛtoa so no sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a twifoɔ no nyinaa mo bɛtumi afolo nsɛm no ɛnɛ yɛka kasa ɛfa yɛ system mu sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a yɛbɛtumi amanage yɛ system ɛne yɛ economy no mu ne nyama a yɛka ho asɛm ne no ne asɛm a yɛba abɛgye ɛdi yɛne. So quickly, then Mr. Moore, I said, and I'm fine, Chamaka. I said, your software, then, yeah, Jimmy Nunga. Okay, sorry, I'm fine, okay, into you can't economy, and when you or say an economy is an area of the production, distribution, and trade, as well as consumption of goods and services. In general, it is defined as a social demand that emphasizes the practice, dis- discourses, and material exp- expressions associated with the production, use, and management of resources. Yes, Uncle Bill. An economy is an area of production, distribution, and trade, as well as consumption of goods and services. In general, it is defined as a social demand that emphasizes and practice dis- discourse and material expressions associated with the production, use, and management of resources. Okay, in the quick one, that is how we define economy. Sorry for the network being bad earlier. I think we are having some good network now. Okay, so quickly, economy, as we define, said goods and services. So when your country, the economy or the procedure, should I say, for example, when you are not exporting more, but rather importing more, it affects your economy. Doesn't have you to have a balanced economy. You have issues when there is no importing, exporting, because it has to be like barter trade. You sell, buy. That's how things go. You sell, the person gets a profit. No, you sell, you get a profit. You buy, the other also gets a profit. But if you should be the same person always buying, just calculate it. How is it going to be? When the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. The exchange rate will expose you. Sorry. Okay, so today, what we are going to be talking about will be just so briefly. Will be so briefly. So on our topic, it's a, let's go on our number one. Let's go on our number one list of ways of managing our economy. Our economy can be managed in several ways that can help us to maintain a very sustainable economy. When we say sustain, like adeɛ a ɛbɛda hɔ daa, adeɛ a ɛbɛyɛ manageable, at least ɛ- ɛbɛyɛ adeɛ a ɛbɛtumi atena fapem, adeɛ a ɛbɛdi mu. Nti sɛ yɛtumi buildi a good economy a, yɛ economy ni ɛba bɛdi mu ama nneɛma akɔ yie as we expect. But sɛ yɛntumi buildi a better economy as yɛpɛ a, ɛnnɛ affect. Nti yɛnkɔ into the thing. It say to build a sustainable and a good economy, consider these key elements. Nti yɛba bɛhwɛ steps no. Ɛnɛ yɛbɛma 10 points a ɛyɛ keys a yɛbɛtumi de asiesie yɛ economy. 10 keys a yɛbɛtumi aboa ama yɛtumi asiesie yɛ economy. Nti yɛnkɔ. Number one key. Number one key. diversive industries. Number one key. Send a bear, bit a good economy. Good and a sustainable economy. Number one key. A diversive industries. Reduce reliance on a single sector to ensure stability. We know as a Nina and say, and yes, ansana or mind be bit me a demon. I was say, yemfa a juma a mupi and fan to a juma a dimput wobber. And was say in focus you a juma back or sa bino involve other more parts or some or investing in other parts and yet one particular part. For example, say Ghana say me to be my aspect what I know say a idea I buy no focus on a cocoa board and as see no galamsey a hardware. So make no nti see I come market ma na a hardware. Nti there are other sectors that we can look into when we want to build a better economy. There are other sectors that you can look into, not just one particular one. You can also look into other stuff that will help build the better country. So that's number one. He said reduce reliance on a single sector to ensure stability. You have to try other means to ensure stability in your aspect of economics in the country. If you want to have a good and a sustainable economy, this is what you should consider. Okay, let's move on to the number two. We are laying down the points one by one. Number two. Number two, we said invest in education and skills. Develop a knowledgeable and adaptable workforce. Invest in education and skills. So in this aspect, okay, the free education is helpful. It's very fine. Good initiative. But to the double tracking, can something be done about it? To improve the betterness of our system. Because, mind you, as we read about the economy, let's read it again so that we still get the clue of it. What I say an economy, let's go. It said an economy is an area of the production, distribution and trade, as well as consumption of goods and services. In general, it is defined as a social demand that emphasizes the practices, discourses, and material expressions associated with the production, use, and management of sources. So to build a better economy, education matters. You have to invest in the education sector to promote a good economy. Number three, sorry, promote innovation. Innovation. Osofo Kantaka. Encourage research, development, and entrepreneurship. So, okay, this new government have brought another good initiative by introducing, they said they'll be helping the youth, or they'll be helping people to employ workers. And I believe that is a very good one. Helping people like job owners to employ workers. I think it's a very good, it's also a very good initiative. Yeah, it will help very much for people to be able to get something to do, because some, if you no be wo krapa oni hwe oni ba na waka sɛ wokɔ akɔsua adwuma, sika bɛ na wode kɔ akɔsua adwuma na well, okay. So number three is say promote innovation, encourage research, entrepreneurship. Like someone who buys to sell, entrepreneur. Someone who deal in businesses, could be in that phone accessories, whatsoever. You are entrepreneur. Whatever you do that concern business minded thing is an entrepreneurship. And this also boils down to the economy, because when you are working, you are doing business and it's flourishing, you pay tax, you pay this, you pay this. I feel the money e-levy naba. So that e-levy, which you are in as well. Entrepreneurship. The infrastructure. Invest in transportation, energy, and digital networks. That's it. Nona recently TikTok for tutuama your friend say Jata, some some oh ding the Yenfa no Sinche said invest in transportation, energy. Energy can be in any form. Energy wise can be either the electricity. By you, let's focus on electricity. Let's use the electricity. He said develop infrastructure. That's number four. He said invest in transportation, energy, and digital networks. Yeah, networks. Auto tensi there within a twinkle of an eye. That's a Nina was a buying him. Almost say on my year no. I say say discounts and I'm in friend no. Say then almost say almost 10% to swama. Okay, which is the data and total data no. Now 15 cities are yeah 15 cities ubenya 2 giga 10% that should be 250 or no 10% of either 200 gig or so 10% of 100 megabytes is 10 megabytes that's a 10% and it's a 10% of 2 gig about 200 megabytes. Okay, so that's a 10% we're talking about. Okay, number 5, foster stability, foster sustainable practices, embrace environmental protection and resource efficiency. Mind you, we are still talking about how to maintain sustainable economy, how to build a good and sustainable economy. So number 5, it says foster sustainable practices. Resource efficiency. Your gold ni, your diamonds ni na se for no. Emphasize environmental protection. Yeah, security protections ni na se for no. Emrano was say nye juma say fata. Say boys bet me afro na ma se no sika sanya manyina was saying twaso. Ni na affect boils down to all these things. How economy, because in the situation whereby or frauding or the be yibi a be bo man no afi fraud boys your move fast can shika papa fanya free papa or fraud we are di kosasem. So we need to emphasize on environmental protection and resource efficiency. Enhance the security agencies. Enhance them. Akodi a omo hia bia omode be yo omodwuma ama omodwuma na akọwanu bia no o se yentimi hwe na lamano entimi koyi. Okay, and moving on to number 6. Moving on to number 6. I see. Moving on to number 6, I see. Ensure social welfare. Provide access to basic needs like health care. As you see, I'm also free maternal care or said them was I say Mahama care. Okay. And see, I just said Sanya Mawe Mutimikwa. Now NHIF. Social security. Medical can some or education na some baba. Yakakan. And see the good and better ways to maintain sustainable economy. And no one actually say I was say health wise. Say nipa no or apomodia na otumi ejuma. Ema also otumi nya tax na je. Enti say apomodi ni ho a ebe den na nipa no wait menya ne tax aje. How the be would the best is your mind. We need na here. We need na here. ensure social welfare. Sa NHIS no some fambra because nkrofo wo ho a ehia omo betimi abo omo ban Kufuor ex-president Kufuor and the sa initiative by ebo nkrofo pa ebo nkrofo o de yenko ye web no so because money say ya had yeah, say and at the end, yeah, research in account at once. Among facts, yeah, Baba share how helpful are and uncle Ford was saying, yet me record say NHIS no, I is supportive to them in TMV. How many people NHIS no? Uncle do a bomb go for Bibri. It is on Bema na ejuma ye pa. I believe say Ghana for ni beji pa because ubit make I time na me work hard no I feel quite me ma forget it kura na with me work hard no ubeko ho because of ugita card ni no e bejo say do ni ho ya tro do na mo so kwa bontin bia de be ma wa para any whatsoever so far called that's all good. Okay. How many people benefited? How the just signals no our issue. Maybe samba a hoichiri. Inti enko number 7 no. Number 7. Sorry. Number 7. I'll say practice good governance. Ensure transparency. Transparency underline the word transparency. Accountability and effective institutions. When you now can build to build a better economy. Building a better economy. When you now can be. When you now can be. When you now can be. Building a better economy. Or say, practice good governance. Ensure transparency. Or say, in fact, BNCA. So, the unbait me a can the bait me in idea no say touch ma can idea touch ma say a yes until be a better key this period of time to do it. Yes, a promising one and when bois. I say walk off our barber to fear na de be a promise. I say very soon grow or barber two dinking promise. So I say what shall the boss ma on sakura phone. What shall the boy man on sakura see a phone to barber two but two dinking promise. And I do be able to new mamma. And I do be able to new mamma. Enjoy Bosheno. Oh my baby, yeah, free and nara. Oh, I sit number koya, free and nara. Ah, oh my baby, yeah, free and nara. Yanaro, Moma, Morai. Ebe ya free yanara. Oh my be ya free yanara. Yanara assassini. Hey abodin de maya. Mojana na nanum shegu ya de tu. Oh my I don't mean it was so. Say ye be ne biatwa so. Na 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 na. So menye nkan twini menye twi. How to build sustainable and good economy. Or see, number 7 or say practice good governance. Ensure transparency. Ensure transparency. Accountability. Umaye humu dito. Se uba abaimo. So the one person akra edi koto piota maye hu. Bibi andem pefe maye hu. Na taxpayers money. Ni na ka ubia ebe ma economy no a better place. Accountability and effective institutions. Abain ejuma efo no munye ejuma wano. Yes, time I will pay. Now be ejuma bi kra otime ko ebi a passport office. Obika like otime who set out. Who say well, who are you? Like obimu wa they choose to do whatever they like, whatever pleases them because of say or go school. Maybe I won't go. Or the pay and oil, which is not supposed to be so. Do the right thing always on every time. And you do the right thing at the right time. You need right time, you need bad time. Every time is time. Do the right thing. Always. Do the right thing. Always. Yanko number 8. Number 8. Number 8. Number 8 or say encourage international cooperation. Collaborate global to address economic challenges. And see, this at this point, I was and the businessmen mutaye pan nti sa we die me yeti ase se o se as of mind o se uni aman funding for any business say the American first one say we import here we export here sorry we import here you have to also export and like blending say other countries o growth no nti even say ye normal atafo mobile kurum ha say ye no bi so ye koho muso bi ba nti as omu bi ba ha no omu ne be associate omu business ha omu ye no so omu tua tax so omu no so eboa Emma economy no challenges no a brass Emma Nama et me done it Mrs. We are still hanging on the economy. Economy na that's all kind of building sustainable and good economy. And no answer there that's one. Indeed, moving on to number 9. Moving on to number 9. Number 9. Support small and medium-sized enterprises. As we kind of the first one. Support small and medium enterprises. SME. SME. Say eduadifo. Obia say eduadifo. Obia o malata. Obia nasifo. Okay, aban so bomba in koso umbetua. Ni na because two school fees. But later no. So I say support small and medium-sized enterprise. They drive innovate innovation and job creation. But small scale mine because obi oton aduane o malata but me fa nkofo bet se bi atre menimo bi a wo circle lady bi menim ne dia nka me born lady oton aduane wo o young lady young lady at least oyade it's me afa other young ladies and I will soon a better sa kind of lifestyle ma many adwumaye and they I just say be am go deep and be and ni na brass nti this kind of people no I was say aban no fast show ma sim push even and you say be this bako channel say g bet me e be alone no and alone no so mo ko so it has to be moderate so na be ya paying back no anything. So support small and medium-sized enterprise. Boa economy. Boa economy. So I'm and I'm mostly no. On say at times with me tax for GG on tax. Imagine sa pure water for anyway no more. Until we GG 11 city na se for na calculate say some for say 100 and not 200. Now you 111 cities. Calculated by years so more design. So when you support this small scale business, it still boils back to help build the economy. So our last point, last point. See, monitor and adapt. Continually assist and adjust economic policies to meet changing needs. Monitor and adapt. Continually assess and adjust economic policies to meet changing needs. In the economy, no, and growth. Say obi beka say US economy yɛ den ni na yɛ economy no see policies na omo de atutum because US we the here ne say obey krum honi obi bia so o papers and I say wo den eso and one obetimi anya loan agi easily and omo mra no so ye dwuma and yet there's no way we ka say wo dwane na US quality meji phone etua no kakra aha no sia omodi phones abase anka mo njeje na mo tua kakra bo then am we boys be more to me the yeah kind economy was yen sinche so adjust economic policies to meet changing needs. And the Mrana I did that say say no yeah the way aba say fuel prices no above from until I say Mra and did that down no I say force and down because there is an order from above say yatiti petrol so until most of fuel fares no or transport fare say Americano I was say almost making sure say almost on prices no because yatiti so to say who and Mama Brown to say who so I say sanya many nano policies no or say your man in yejuma say emra edda ho say yes was according to Ghana Mrangasa no foreigner no also unye retailing wholesale side so affect yen because there foreigners be free retails be free Kosek Kumasi foreigners retail instead of wholesale. So all these policies no ni na ka ho bi and affect your economy. Otimi wo circle obehwe na no maba say tax force say normal be locate shops la alata for shops say omunye den omuntu na mpacho ye be calculation bi wa omutimi ba ebe locate alata for shop omutimi wo ma bia omutimi wo ma ebia the middle of the year normal ba some be lucky shop nti ye be hwe bibi be hwe calculation bi wa ha ansana me Jumanesi. The share calculation you are Zana. Yeah, DNA. Ejumano. Esi. Enti. Omoba. Oma beji omo. 1,000 Ghana. 1,000 Ghana. So we got 1,000 Ghana and I said 2,000. Na jaum. Maybe a shop. But with the funny say we enforce law. And I say we enforce law no say anka was say omunton on wholesale, not retail. Okay. So okay. So say instead of that 1,000, they find say shops they will move by sizes. Enti dear oh enti na brofofo kro muntimi nkonye dia opel bia o. Na wo anka US metimi because we no one enchira o baby ade kra ekọ. Omo ye sa omo adwuma na baby a wosiminya revenue bi agi omo ho. Eye se nyama na omo shipi ba. Na ebi kra omo shipi ba na ekofa lungulungu a oye den. Say small goods no ba den. That's one. Now I give revenue. See how na just say lucky revenue. Inti we no is just simple calculation here there. Fanny say shop bia was here at shops be more eson. Fanny say every day bia so shops I can see no mo ma mo bet you buy no buy ticket tax ticket 10 cedis. So big shops are so 10 cedis. Na multiplying by 365. Multiplying by 365. What you saying? 3,650. Now I could you be 1,000 Ghana. We shop back open you. We then find say ye Sundays ne free. Because Sundays in the new be neighbor ejuma. If I say be ye Sundays free. And I buy ejuma so the moye from Monday to Friday. They be a Saturday and Sunday. Ye film poker na it won't come less to 3,000. To the per cry at least. What's that 3,000 po? Now only 2,000 one. Huge differences. This way now it's many shops. Be oh sorry. So you have 3,620 right? And not 50 sorry 50. Okay. Yeah, now 50. Okay. Inti by you know say by 100 shops are so soon. Obi abetua 10 cedis. In a year, I benya 3,650 no. Multiply by 100 shops. But your mom will small shops no buy or their fancy small shops now 5 cedis. On my yent me fast as K and find free. sky into me find your way. Because I can say, but I believe say I don't want to emphasize say Africa is Africa. There we have to wake up. I don't want to accept that. Well, they be as I can, but this time around, say they need biaba. And Africa is Africa. Be see ni biaba. Inti baby I didn't know not at all. For 2 years, a free talk. This is the economy you're talking about. Define your economy. Building infrastructures. When you know what did you more but media building infrastructures, it are building jobs. I'm a youth no. It's memphone in Jumaye. Juma papa, umbenya kichwa papa. As I say, I'm go for cry. Yeah, it's memphone me Juma mom cry. And here na much. Me my yes I Jumanda. Yeah, my head. Me a time no a month. 150 cities. 150 cities. And as I Juma so I say it's womb. Inti. I just and there's someone can say me boss no. I say my main cop nya bibi wa bontin ba sebia ba ko ho sebia nipa no wa ba mo shop no wanya de no ho nti o pia bontin akwa ko pe bia ba no. I say there be. I say there be. And I say bi wo so a o ko pen ade no ba o say scan of atuni ne save mu your shop ne dia so any shop na what say shop dia na round of Madam Asipa, thank you all for staying tuned to News Arena GH. From the beginning, the network was breaking. The signal wasn't that good from the beginning, but now it's got better. So let's just go through what we're talking about. The topic is how to build sustainable and good economy. How to build sustainable and good economy. We checked so many things. And the number 9 was still my favorite. It said support small and medium-sized enterprises. They drive innovation and job creation. Boa ejuma nkete no anasa nkukọ nkete boa ejuma nkete no munyi sanse maame na odi emochi no oton mo odi chi no den a obefa oba bi aka ne ho maame bi na oton yokagari no no kai friend say oh din bi am friend na say bra o dey evan yokagari no sa ono so befa obi ni na employment no bi na free hono so no banyam taxes if you ebi mu agi wo kwan so wanji wo kwan so a definitely ukoto nyama no so a eda so nipa no so that's how it is. Into building a better economy lead to a sustainable growth of the country. I'm not subscribing to News Arena GH or YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, maybe and make make the system work. And one I was on an part 5 and I want maybe as well me see there part 5 and I want can it be more my do was an idea so see how to build sustainable and good economy. As I go through the points na me see. So I go starting from number 1 view. Number 1 now see diversive industries. Diversive industries reduce reliance on a single sector to ensure stability. Sɛ aban di n'ani bɛto baby faako ɛna yɛdi kan Canada sɛ example sɛ cocoa board ɛna mostly yɛtate ɛho nsɛm paa mmɔ a mostly aban no mu taa ɛkeka ho asɛm but nka yɛtumi focus on other part because gold na yɛ sɛ akɔ akɔyɛ sɛ individual adeɛ a yɛ sɛ private mostly because ɛno no yɛnta nti mu nsɛm sɛ Ghana koraa san wɔ diamond wɔ magnesium wɔ nyama pii yɛnkɔ next one. That's number 1 point. So 2, invest in education and skills invest in education and skills. Develop a knowledgeable and adaptable workforce. Nti yɛmfa investment mo hare moma yɛade suadeɛ mu ɛnhare na animdeɛ a yɛwɔ no ɛtumi apue na abɛyɛ nnunya hyɛ ama ɔman. Yɛhwɛ number 3 no but metwi no wotie twi na woatumi ho baabi a ɛmfiri nti hɔ ne problem no. Promote innovation, encourage research, development and entrepreneurship. Ɛnkɔ number 4. Develop infrastructure. Invest in transportation, energy and develop digital networks. Sorry. Number 5. We'll say foster sustainable practices. Efficiency. Emphasize environmental protection and resource efficiency. Number 6. And I'll be baby say efficiency chapter then. Number 6. Ensure social welfare. Provide access to basic needs like healthcare, education, and social security. Practice good governance. Ensure transparency, accountability, and effective institutions. More governance, more government or you can say ministries, departments, money and so forth. And we juma effectively, intensively to promote my economy. A system no juma. Encourage international cooperation. Collaborate globally to address economic challenges. Wokɔ ɔman foforɔ de kurom a sɛ yɛpanyinfoɔ yɛ a wɔtumi tu kwan kɔ amanɔne kɔ other countries nti me believe sɛ wɔkɔ hɔ so a wɔtumi sua adeɛ firi wɔtumi ho sɛ a wɔn nso wɔtumi yɛ wɔn ade sefa ɛma wɔn economy no ana wɔn tena bia no ɛtumi ɛto mpɔn nti number 9. Support small and medium-sized enterprises. They drive innovation and job creation. And lastly, I say monitor and adapt. Continuously assist and adjust economic policies to meet changing needs. By focusing on these areas, you can build a resilient and equitable economy that benefits both people and the planet. Sorry. If we say okurum no, we say USE because of good leaderships and good governance, good policies. Juma, Emrani Juma, Chindona Azbeka say the system is working 24/7. So from glass and go. That's it. And because of that, you know, and obi abese on to call Europe, but obi abese on to call Egypt, obi abese on to call Italy, US, UK, all because of their governance, their economic stability. So I believe say yes, so you bet me a build ye, bet me it's possible. You bet me I say it me, you bet me bet me cause yeah, cause I resources na cause you whoopie. You want resources. And we laid emphasis on points beside about maintaining your resources. Maintaining your resources. I see, foster sustainable practices. Efficiency, emphasize environmental protection and resource efficiency. Ekuro yi nyame adom yɛ to the extent say we can make a difference. To the extent that we can make a difference. Nti ene no hana me nim besi. That must say every time no mo tune on to News Arena GH. Sabea, be keep in touch. Sorry for the breakups, any uh, log bad signals. No? When in technology, at times there, sana ban. How many people? How many people benefited from the NHIS scheme in Ghana? Okay. Yɛnhwɛ this part no na memfa mo nsi. NHIS no na mo sɛ ehia yɛ paa nti sɛ ɔmbɛtumi ayɛ ama no ayɛ yie a bɛboa ɔman no paa. Ɔsi the National Health Insurance Scheme in Ghana has seen active membership increase significantly over time. In 2019, over 12 million people were actively adhering to the scheme. As of 2022, official statistics indicated that active membership had increased to over 16 million. Wow. And yes, Ghana your population and 32 million. And I say achim Ghana cross and broso. Hey, and there is a scaffold who can be. Hey, I did I am a kofa mean castle or hieni because I did the here be always skinny boy, yet me here. Skinny on Otimo Sika, we see the time be a non worry or Obama and worry. In here, and meet me castle, be any why be here. But everyone says 16 million. Nkrofo use this service. Hey, with the scheme covering 54 million, 54% because J for excellency, senior man daddy, Pacho Fachem, Mambo D, Pacho Fachem. The excellency J Kufo. Ne main butayentia or they we no buy no. Or the NHIS no buy no. I say nkrofo entimi nya access like omunisika ombetimi afford it for health issues. On say big men. On say yare kakra yo mo no fly outside. So say nka ombetimi ahwe mo ano ma fly mo outside akọ. Na why show ho no. Ya mutato nyum bi say e show ho ayedin emfa de be embenye noise for this side e show ho ayedin en share ye ho no na ye din wa ha no. Nti na papa J Kufuor, His Excellency J Kufuor ehun ye say no, let me do something for my people. And also and also economy we na e kan and ma or initiate sade by anka but sisi ade ya kan free ade je say e dompa na e wa ade no o see the say increased to over 16 million with the scheme covering 54% of the national population. The NHIS aims to promote equitable access to healthcare for all residents in Ghana. But just Sikafono, I am investing into it. But Sikafono, they are investing into it. Mamu primo musa mu pemu be enjoying. I'm also way so I'm beja my so so musu ka mo Indiana ya amu ya no my para. But just that is just by the way. Until Mr. Masamba subscribe to Mr. Renagh. Follow on Facebook. Now we are watching us here send the latest updates by Bremo. Another topic Sunday Bremo. How to build sustainable and good economy. But you drop comments to how you feel about my broadcasting. So your opinions are welcome. And we are always here to bring you the goodies. Yeah, and politics be our yes. The in here I be boy mine no, my mine to catch you